Hi everyone, welcome back to my studio. This is studio vlog number 4. Just want to touch base with you all and just show some of what I've been working on. I haven't filmed anything lately to turn into a time lapse. I've been taking a break from that, which has been good. It's allowed me to just work without thinking about whether I'm recording or whatever. On the other hand, I've done a couple of things that I wish I had gotten on video because I like the way they came out. But it is what it is. So, but I just thought I'd talk a little bit of what I've been doing the past week. And there's here in this town where we just moved 2 months ago. There's a couple of galleries, and I've finally managed to go in there and check in. One is a larger gallery that has in local and national artists. They only accept submissions twice a year. The next time will be in September. But I talked to the person there, showed them some of my work, and they said that I should definitely submit in September, so I'm going to do that. Other gallery seems to be more of, it's a smaller gallery, and I think it's just the artist who owns it. I think it's mainly just for his art. But he does have comedy nights and music nights and things like that there. But it doesn't look like it's going to be someplace as a prospect for showing. And then next door to that place, I found, which I thought was a gallery, but it's a studio / gallery space for another artist. And he's a real nice guy. I talked to him for like 45 minutes, and he's going to be doing life drawing at his studio. With a model, and that's something I've never done before, other than I've drawn my wife, or if I'm out sketching in public or something, but I've never gone to a life drawing class or anything like that. So I'm going to go to that on Sunday morning, so that'll be interesting for me. I'm excited, a little intimidated, because I know that I draw kind of slowly. So I'm thinking I might just bring some charcoal and just do really quick sketches and see what I come up with. So I'm excited for that. But I've done some work this week. I've been very loose and experimental. Just a lot of different looking kind of stuff. So let's take a look at that and see what I've done. Okay, these are pieces of Bristol. They're 19 by 24 inch. I particularly like the way these two look together. There's something about it for me, and maybe it's the contrasting colors, the fact that they're they look good side by side because they're looking off sort of in different directions. Maybe I don't have titles for these two, but I'm happy with the way they came out. They were both just really loose experimental pieces. Same thing with this one. I like the way this came out. Just very loose. I particularly like the way it almost looks like it's dissolving along the cheek line there, the lines of the face. I was just being very loose with a, I guess it's a 1-inch brush maybe. Just kind of very sketchy, like, just scraping it in there. This is very different. I don't know if you can see the face that I saw, but I was just kind of, dabbing some paint on there with the end of the brush, and I saw a face. And I decided that, normally what I would do is bring the face out, and I had to fight the urge to do that. So I just left it being the face that I can see, and if you can see it too, that's good. And just made, hair and a body around it, and there were some drippy lines from some really watered down paint I'd done, and it looked like a fence line, so I brought it out, made it a fence. This one's really strange. The figure on the right, this is one of the ones where I really wish I'd had a camera rolling, because I was doing my usual, I don't know, I hate using the word intuitive because, I don't know if that's truly what I'm doing, but, I was just kind of throwing paint around and then looking for something. And that figure, all I did is outlined it in black. It was there. It was totally there. And, the rest, as I was working that, the sort of face on the left with the hand reaching into it, that, that kind of came out of it. But that figure on the right was there. That was a gift. And this was a nude study I did. Another one of my interests is photography, so I have a lot of photography books, and the handy thing about those is there's frequently nudes in them. So I use them as reference because you can see the light and the dark and the as well as the pose and everything. So it was a nice little study. I think it came out pretty good. Okay, this is a piece that my wife and I have been collaborating on for a couple of weeks now. We did an initial piece on it. Basically, what I did is I did this strange sort of doodly face in Sharpie, and then I did I was mainly just doing weird Sharpie things. I don't know. And my wife had done this face, which when it was actually a full figure, and it was facing forward, and down below its body was a completely different thing, and then there was there was something at the base of this left figure too, and we got a certain point to it, and then we just went on to different things, and then we decided to work on it again last week, and she put the body on this face that I had done the doodle of, and so I took her figure and I changed it from a straight, looking forward to more like a 3/4, and threw those strange arms on there, and then I don't know what I was doing down here. I saw a face in there, a couple of faces, a couple of weird things, and then I saw this strange little thing down there and brought that out too. So, we haven't had a chance to work on it since, but that's where it stands right now. And this is something that I did last night. It's different. It's interesting. As I said, I've been allowing myself to be just very loose and free this past week, and I just had a little bit of alizarin crimson and a little bit of a phthalo green left in these tubes, and I decided to use those two colors together and see how they looked. And I threw in some yellow and some sort of golden flesh tone as well after the fact. I don't hate it, but I don't feel like it's done. But I'm at a stopping point now, because I'm not sure what I want to do with it next. So, but there it is. So that's been what I've been working on. I hope you've all had a great week, and it's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, weekend's coming. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm going to just keep on working and keep on showing you what I'm up to, and I hope you can enjoy it and maybe find some inspiration from it. So as always, thank you all so much for your support, and we'll see you next time around. Take care.